We have a gas cap from a Tecumseh engine. It's actually a Craftsman lawnmower, but it's a very common cap used on many different brands. They're all Tecumseh engines. I went to fill the tank, and the cap had come apart, the internal parts. This was sitting in the fuel filler neck, and this was down in the tank. So there's a couple ways to fix it. If you got to have it right now and you can't wait to send off for another cap, or you don't want to go to the store. First method involves a soldering iron or something hot enough to melt this little bit of plastic. You put this in place, push that down, and then put the splash shield so that the cone shape is facing up like a speaker cone. And then with the soldering iron or something hot enough to melt the plastic, you just mash that down into like a mushroom rivet, and that'll hold it in place. Or take a little piece of 1/8 inch fuel line, about 3/4 to an inch long. You can see an angle cut it on one end, the other end square cut end. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Square cut end goes down. Be careful, this plastic stud, it's very small. You can break it if you go crazy. Push the hose onto it, like so. It doesn't have to go all the way down, but almost all the way at least. And then the rubber piece. And you can see there's a, where is it? There it is. The little pointed part sticking through. So push that down. And then the splash shield. Get the little pointy part through there. Same deal. You can use a pair of needle nose. It's probably better. And that'll hold it. That should do ya. And that's that. You notice there's no hole, there's no vent hole on these caps. The way these tanks, or caps and tanks vent, is through the threads. You'll notice in there's these little dent things that lets the air come through. And if these threads, or the threads on the tank, are all dirty and caked with gunk, you're not going to have fuel tank ventilation, and that's going to cause your engine to idle up and down. So make sure that while this is all apart, clean the inside of the cap real good, and clean the threads on the tank real good too while you have everything apart. And that should do it.